All right, hello, League. This is another premiere podcast. Do not worry. Chuckling again is Brandon. I don't know why I fucking decided to invite him back. But joined today by Brandon, the Raiders user. Good talk. And Prod, the Redskins user. Also good talk. You guys are great.
I'm back because apparently the podcast sucked. I'm not on them.
God. All right. And anyway, let's talk about we're gonna mix it up. Who new to the league has impressed you guys over 3 games? It's only been a short sample size, but let's just talk about who new is who you guys see in the standings, who you maybe didn't expect, or that's a new user that you see up there. Prod, I'm gonna start with you.
I guess I'll go with Cam. There's not like a whole lot of new Cam and Cliff, maybe. They both got no losses, so I haven't seen any of their streams, so I don't really know what they're doing. I think did he beat Rain?
Yeah.
So that's a solid win there.
Yeah, somebody else could have beat him too. But that's for another day.
Do it. Should I answer that? Should we talk about this? We can. Before we do that, I'll talk about that in a minute.
Nah, dude.
Brandon, who new in the league has impressed you so far?
Well, I mean, Prod named the only 2 people. I guess you could say Alpha as well. He's sitting at 2-1 after whatever the hell happened last year, where he had the first overall pick. But you could throw Alpha into that mix as well. Everybody else is right around. I mean, you could throw a Ramp out there too. I guess that dumpster fire it's gone. So he's sitting 3-0.
But
Nah, but after last year, I mean, he's back from usually right around where he is. He's at least usually competitive.
Yeah, I'd say definitely Ramp looked impressive. Looked like he could throw the ball. He was like 15 for 18 today with Winston. Kind of ate Apple alive. And everyone knows if you take a lead, then like that's pretty much a tough thing. He also stopped Zeke to like 0 yards rushing, which was very impressive. Obviously, Cliff has looked good as the Bengals. He's looked like a good user, shutting Rain down. That was pretty impressive. He's still 2-0. Plays. And Cam, obviously. So they're 2-0. We don't know when they're going to play. Waiting on them. But as we're recording this, they haven't played yet. That's a big game. But everyone else is kind of just in the middle. Alpha as well. He's 2-1. And Los is 2-0. So he never streams. But actually, someone who's impressed me, who's been around for a while, Real. Real's been pretty good this year so far. 2-1. He beat Mike early. He's had 3 tough games out of the gate, but I think Real's been very impressive.
For sure, he made a dangerous statement today, though, saying he wants to get his hands on Juan.
we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was. Hey,
Did he even talk back though? Like Juan never shit talks. Like he'll do that passive aggressive shit, but he never like directly shit talks. Like how I was doing with Ramp. Like Juan never does that.
No, I think Juan just posted a couple emojis and tucked his tail.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not saying any of that. Real's an interesting user, but right now with the thing is, I don't know if he can beat. It's going to be between him and Nard, and that's going to be to me one of the wild card spots. But you never know. I mean, it's still early in the season. A lot of users still in this, but I think there's a few users we can count out already. Ron, he's done. 49ers guy, that's Dom. He's done. Both 0-3 had high hopes.
What's going on with Dom?
He's not good. That's what's going on with him. What are you?
I mean, he's all right. I mean, he's not in like a killer division though. I don't know.
He lost to Ramp. He helped remake Ramp. Ramp beat him and was like, oh shit, I'm good at Madden again.
Yeah.
So
didn't he lose 26-0? Yeah, he lost 26-0 to Real. Okay, that one's like a shot in the chest. But I mean, the division's there, right? That division, it seems like it's evenly skilled. The Rams are 0-2. Seahawks guys 1-1. It's like Los is 2-0. Still has the game to play, obviously, against the
Yeah.
Seahawks guys. So it's like he's not mathematically out. That's not exactly the world's hardest division. But yeah, it's not looking good. Beg to get back into the fire, and he's kind of getting burnt.
Unless he's doing the tank thing.
The tank thing's a waste of time.
Oh, wait, no. He doesn't have his pick, though, so that wouldn't even make sense.
Somebody scammed Zombie for that pick.
You're welcome.
Wonder who that was.
Yeah, so there you go, Dom. Tune in. There's no reason to tank, so don't say that and start winning some games. Start by getting a field goal.
I'm excited. I like the fact that everyone's decided to help my picks. PMT also is looking rough at 0-2. He's quickly headed to 0-3. I appreciate that. The Panthers user. Those are 2 good draft picks, and I need them. I appreciate you guys. By the way, you should point this out.
He's 0-3.
He was 0-2.
That's false news. He's playing another 0-2 guy this week. He's playing another 0-2 guy this week, though. He's coming out. Usually when they say the Call of Duty's coming out, that's when I assume it's mailed in. But
Maybe. Matt's been saying that, too, though, so we'll see.
yeah, I would just forget that failing game. It's Madden season. But, I mean, he has a winnable game, so I wouldn't say he's automatic 0-3 either. You know, this Demetrius guy likes to spew fake news.
Well, hold up. No one disputed any fake news. All right, I'm just getting attacked now. That's cool. But let's talk about it. Reagan beat the Jags. That's a big game, a big win for him. Jags starting off 0-2. Fournette hurt. A little trouble there for the recent AFC champ, I guess, representative.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that, actually, because John, I think, plays him season.
John swept the Jags.
So that division's kind of
Jags?
open.
Yeah, Jags have been low scoring. It seems like his defense, only the big thing was Cook, 14 rushes, 34 yards. So he shut down the rushing. I said it last year that if you get the Jags like Reagan, had that style of game where he forced the Jags to pass that. That's what happened. It's a big win early on, though, for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of big games like that going early on. I think the biggest thing right now with Premier is that there are no weeks off. As we found out, GGA, we should point out, he's been back and he's lost. I mean, GGA's had a tough schedule. He played Brandon, he played Sky, he played Gutta, and he lost to Sky by 1 point, Brandon by 6, and he beat Gutta. So that's a tough schedule. But I think right now, if you look at that division, I think GGA might be my pick out of there, even though he's 1-2. He's shutting people down with the Colts, which is really hard to do. I don't know how the fuck he's doing that, but I think GGA is definitely someone to watch for. Is there anyone else you guys think that people should watch for that maybe we haven't talked about yet on the podcast and people aren't looking at this season? Prod, start with you.
People. Well, I don't want to say to watch for, but you got Mike sitting there at 1-2. All I can go off is his reputation, and he's never in the chat, so I guess it's easy to forget about him. So I guess that would be my one.
You don't talk much. I'd say also Nard. He's 1-2 as well. Had a tough start, but I mean we know how Nard plays, so he'll definitely climb right back into the mix.
Mm-hmm. And, yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. I think Nard and Mike are both probably going to be problems there. Prod, I got to say something, though. I left you out of that. You're 0-3. What the fuck is going on? What is happening with you? I mean, I appreciate it. I have your picks, so thanks. But
For one, I'm 0-2. I'm 0-2. I didn't play that first week. And then I had the close game against Ramp, and then obviously I played Juan, and he had all kinds of crazy shit going on that game. And then coming off of that, I get to play Nard next week. I mean, I usually play Nard close and grid. I don't know how it's going to go in this league, though.
You're not willing to make a bold statement about the game? You're not willing to guarantee a victory?
Nah, I don't do that type of shit unless it's Ramp.
Jeez. Okay.
Jeez, that's so. Why you gotta? He's gonna just yell it. Like I'm gonna get tagged for no reason. Like I had something to do with this. Um, but I guess yeah. In other news, I mean, let's just talk about two of the last people in the chat. The Mario brothers are 1-5. They've been begging to get in the league, and all off season they were like, "Get us in, get us in." They've come in. They've gotten smoked, smacked around. It's not looked good. Um, and they're in two of the easiest divisions, so I don't even know what to make of that. But Brandon, what have you seen from Miles and Dom? We talked about
Did
I haven't seen anything. That's what what have we seen? There's nothing. I don't know. Miles at least has a win. I don't know who did he beat. I know he lost to Levon, right? So that's bad.
he play all his games? Whatchamacallit? Fuck. Why am I forgetting his name?
Dom.
49ers. Yeah, Dom. Or did he miss the first one?
Nah.
Like, when did he come in? So he's played all three. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Not sure, but I'm
Vacation
just
got me messed up.
never mind. All right, he beat Levon. Never mind, 10-6, but then got smoked. He got the head smoked off of him by Cam. Cam's like new year, new ebook, booted it up. Offense is 40+, and then he obviously lost to Mike, which Mike was bound to turn it around. I mean, Mike could arguably be 2-1. So no, haven't seen much out of the. I guess you're calling them the Mario brothers. So I guess we'll roll with that. There's nothing there. They might be on life support, but they're cool guys. Though.
Yeah, very cool guys. Happy to chat. Just don't quit, please. I mean, we know the history. We have the scouting report. Just stay in, stay active. Maybe you'll get on one day. But until then, that's that. And so, I mean, and someone else who honestly I wanted to talk about. Appo's yelling at us, got angry at us, and rightfully. I mean, I guess kind of rightfully so. We don't give him any respect. And I was ready. I saw the record. I was like 2-0. Mike's, coming into today, as in like the day. Mike was 0-2 for coming in yesterday, coming in this week. And then now I look, and now Ramp has the division lead. Appo's 2-1. Mike's 1-2, and he hasn't played those guys yet. And so just keep waiting, just keep – he says he wants to talk about him, but that was an ugly showing today. He keeps trying to run the deep crossers. They're not there because people know how to stop it now. He just blitz the shit out of that. And y'all need some new passing offenses. But yeah, probably what do you see from your division that you're not really participating, but you're looking at it at least.
My division specifically. Ramp, he looked all right in our game. I mean, we've played so much over the years. I usually know what he's looking for to keep it low scoring. The last time I played Apo, he was really basic as usual. I didn't watch his game today, but I'm going to assume it was also pretty basic. Basically, playing Apo, however you want to say his name, you just don't beat yourself, and usually you have a good shot at winning. If you don't beat yourself and slow down his run, you're usually in pretty good shape against that dude. Mm-hmm. Ramp is a little more unpredictable, so you don't really know what the hell he's going to do. Without giving away his game plan, that's the way I'll describe him. He's not really – Ramp has some money plays, but he's not really a money play offensive user in my eyes. No, I'm leaving out Mike. Well, I don't know shit about him. So until I play him, I can't really speak on him.
Brandon, who do you think is going to take the NFC East right now as you see it?
Jeez, the NFC East right now as I see it.
Yeah.
I think Mike will come back. My sources inside the Eagles locker room have been saying that he's been doing a lot of dumb stuff in these games. Did some stupid stuff against the Patriots. But we've seen Mike in elite. It's a little different team with the Eagles. That's why everybody's like, oh, he's not that good. But it's a different scheme that he runs. With the Texans, it's a lot harder to throw jump balls when you literally only have Alshon Jeffrey compared to Hopkins and Fuller in one league. So I think we'll figure it out, though. Whatever, Apo, Lapo, Garbo, we don't know. I don't really know about him. And I'd probably put Ramp over him as well. So So I see Michael come back, put Ramp in second, drop the Cowboys down to third, and Prod, if you figure it out, which you don't seem that confident, maybe you can climb up there.
We'll see what happens. Let's say I got Nard, Apo. I have a good shot at beating him. Then Ramp again. Then Mason. Then the Rams, Alpha, Apo again, Real, Pop,
All right,
Mike,
this league, yeah.
PMT, Mike.
Every game's hard. You get the PMT bye week, and that's about it.
Yeah.
This league, this league,
Oh my god.
it's ruthless, man.
Definitely needed that game against Levon, but what are you going to do?
That's wild. League stacked. I like it.
Yeah. By the way, I appreciate everyone streaming the games. There's been obviously most of the games have been streamed. Not a lot that I would say to improve on. That's why we're able to talk about all the users. If they're streamed, I can watch them, and that's always a plus. But yeah, this league. I mean, every week, I think what you're seeing is if you think that you have an easy opponent, you don't. Because everyone in this league is used to having success in other leagues or in Premier in the past. So it's kind of annoying actually. There's no break the entire game. I don't get that easy win anymore. And I don't know. The divisions are all tough. I think every division has what I'd say 2 legitimate playoff teams at least, except for the NFC West, which that division. We need to make some repairs. Might be time to get a new Rams or something. I don't know. Could give the Hawaiian that team. He probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know a certain Samoan that would probably cry if you offered him that team. But it seems like the Rams dude plays his games and he's pretty active in the chat, so the Samoan might need to chillax. He might have to go to the 49ers. But if Dom doesn't survive, but I think Dom might survive.
I like the Seahawks guy. I respect that playoff game. I don't know who he's played, but he's 1-1. I just see whenever I just look over and I see Los winning that division, and then I look down and I see Real at 2-1, Nard, and then Juan in the other division, Gutta, Sky in these other divisions, and that Buccaneers guy only lost by Sky to 5. And the FC East is looking kind of tough. It's just tough. I don't know. It's tough to look at. It's like an eyesore. But this guy get cleaned up. It's fine. I thought Dom was supposed to fix it, and he's not doing it right now. But, what are you gonna do? Anything I'm missing? Anything that See Dez, he looked bad. I'm just trying. Any comments?
No, he just won 23-0. Oh, you're talking about against Brain. No.
It's everybody else. All right.
Yeah.
Time out. We need to make something very clear. But before we go any further, wins against the Browns and the Panthers do not count.
All right.
Anything else, I'll give you. Anything else, go ahead. Those wins do not count.
Actually, this game against Alpha, I don't even know how the hell he lost because he had 328 offense to 182. Somehow he lost by 7. Let me check the turnovers. Oh, that's it there.
Yeah, that's how bad users lose games. Yeah.
How the hell do you
I don't know.
have 100 rushing and that much passing and lose a game? Okay. Yeah, I didn't see that one. Last thing I was doing was watching streams in.
Beats me. I just see an 0-2 guy with a bye week win. I don't know. What are you gonna do? Who else? We got Matt. Matt's 1-1.
I'm making no. Matt's coming, dude. Probably AFC West champ, I'd say. He's got it.
I think Cam's gonna do it. I think Cam's really gonna win it.
Okay.
What about Jake?
Jake got exposed.
Yeah,
Jake was highly hyped up and got exposed.
Yeah,
he got exposed.
Yeah, it was kind of
He beat Nard somehow.
Yeah, he got pulled up to the main event of the evening. We'll see. We'll see what Cam. Maybe Cam can do it. I don't know. I don't really. Those guys will be there. Cam.
Oh, and also, I feel like I
I
should.
mean, when a guy trades you Pat Mahomes in your division.
Sorry about that. I feel like I should address this.
I don't even know what you said.
No,
No, go ahead, address it.
I feel like I should address this big, the moment I got I'm getting criticized for, getting rocked for the going forward on fourth down. It was the right call, just made the wrong throw, but I do it again, and it's okay. You got to take some losses, but I think you guys clearly see Ross is going to be it's going to be a force this year. Good player, good quarterback.
He can be a great regular season quarterback.
Yeah, he's gonna be great, and then get exposed in the playoffs. He's gonna get chewed up in the playoffs with the big boys.
He's
I don't know. The worst thing I saw in that game was when Perryman didn't catch the ball, but they called it a touchdown. The ball's on the ground, and the game says it's a touchdown.
It is interesting to see Mason with like a semi-mobile QB, though. I've never really seen him play that way. So that's a different wrinkle.
I have one every year. Every year, who the fuck? I had Mitch.
Yeah, but you had Trubisky, but you didn't really you would have never known he was mobile the way you used him. You know, this is like, I guess because this guy has like the noodle arm and he's so bad, I guess you're just kind of playing a little different with him.
No, he has to do that.
Add a little.
He's built up this moment talking about this mobile bullshit so much that he has to run around with him. Like when you claim it for so long, and you finally get to jump aboard with 82 throw power, whatever speed, you just got to run around with them.
He's doing the Ramp from last year. Ramp had those mobile quarterbacks with like 82 throw power.
Ross threw for 370. I don't know why he leads the league in passing yards. I don't know what this disrespect is. I don't know why we're just hating on Husak. You know?
Do the playmaker thing and you'll be good to go. That's the only thing I don't really see you using.
I'm just saying put Cusack at the goal line and see what happens. Not a very good goal line quarterback. Not impressed.
If anyone wants to
I
show me
still
some
can't
goal
believe you did
line. Honestly, okay, here's what happened. I saw the run commit, and I'm like, all right, the corner's going to sink back, and I'm going to have the fullback open. And Slay just never stopped. He just kept going forward, and I was like, okay. Once I saw the pick, I was like, all right, we can tackle him. And then everyone just froze. And I was like, why is no one tackling him? Then I'm looking up, and he's just gone. And I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
And then I thought that, well, he'll just clutch it out and get in field goal range and kick a field goal. And then he blew that damn timeout.
That's what, yeah.
I was like, why don't you just run a play like a quick pass, you know, like throw something out of bounds or even like over the middle real quick and then call it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, see, I know I'm not that good, but like I can see the game. I just don't play it well, but like I'm good at like that type of shit. So I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
Then I watched him run to the sidelines and run out of time, and I was like, okay.
The goal was the next play I was going to go over the middle and spike it.
He's like, here we go, boys. We're just going to run comebackers and keep them inbounds. Got no timeouts, but we're running comebacks inbounds. And then
I thought he was going to get out of bounds, man.
I don't know, dude. Looked like he ran out of speed. Might need one. Might need a guy with a little bit more speed. It's not mobile enough. That'll be next week's excuse, boys.
Now Ross, honestly, he's not that good of a passer, but you know, we gotta do what we do with what we have. You know, what are you gonna when Prod comes knocking on your door, he's like, "Give me a first." Real's asking for 3 firsts for a 36-year-old quarterback.
Jeez,
because his name.
Yeah, Real's.
Dude, I didn't ask for a first. I said a next year one.
Which would have been this year's one, which would have been like top 5 because it's all I got right now.
Yeah, that's one thing I have noticed since joining. A lot of scammers out there on the streets. You gotta protect yourself on the streets of Premier. You got guys saying they want firsts for Wilkerson, seconds for Wilkerson. Like Real's got his little con artist business over there. I mean, I guess I respect the hustle, but
That's funny too, because he just like signed him in free agency.
Yeah, and he's like, dude, I'll swing you this guy for this pick, and I'm like, you're
Trying to
crazy.
get that quick come up.
Yeah, I'm like, you're crazy, dude. Like, I'll let the game kill off all my D tackles before I give you a second. He's funny, interesting league, but we'll see, Demetrius.
You made a deal with PMT, right?
Who was that was wanting a 70 overall QB? That was the Bucks. I wonder if he ever got one. I didn't see no trades come in.
Dude, Ross.
Everyone probably one of the first gave up.
The Bucks guy? What happened to Winston?
No, he traded Winston, but he had this rookie, and then the rookie got hurt against
So
Sky.
he's using Blake Chavez.
Yeah, I told him to just keep Chavez in. He's like another Hughes.
Yeah, he's a little better. He's literally the same. That's a carbon copy of Cusack. A little bit faster though. So maybe you should hit him up once his quarterback comes back, Demetrius. Get a little bit quicker QB for you.
I'd swing my foot. Nah, Ross is the guy. Ross, we trust him. He had that clutch win. Wasn't his fault today. It's the rest of the team. It's my fault as a coach. I failed this, but Ross, he's the guy. He's going to win us the ring. He's going to do what Brady never could do, and that's going to be the facts. He's going to do it.
I don't know.
He's going to get one. He's going to do it just running around like Manziel, and that's the goal.
I'm going to tell you one thing about this Hughes guy. He's got 83 injury resistance, so we'll see if he lasts till the
He doesn't
end of the
get
season.
touched. I don't run him in the. By the way, why does Lamar Jackson never get hurt? Lamar Jackson ran.
I don't know. He's like invincible.
He fucking ran into my safety, and McCourty got hurt, and I was like, what? How the fuck?
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be Lamar Jackson, but then I saw him.
I was like, that's
So did
Lamar.
I.
It's got to be him. No. I was like, okay. So he can just – wait, so he's a running back too. So he's got, like, Derrick Henry strength, like McCoy elusiveness, no injury. It's fucking bogus, man. This game.
I have him in grid, and he's a tank. Never gets hurt. I just run him wherever.
That doesn't even –
Doesn't even fumble either.
That doesn't – I know.
That's the same thing I do. I do it with Derek Carr too, dude. You gotta take risks sometimes.
Okay.
Just don't run play action at the one. Take other types of risks, boys. That's gonna go with you for I can't believe I watched that.
Hey, man,
All right, have we got any more league topic things? I don't want Abel to get mad about us just talking about random bullshit.
we're out. Plus, this is going to end in a minute anyway, so, what are you going to do?
Oh, okay.
Appreciate you guys listening to us for the good 30, 40 minutes. We'll have more content for you later. Hopefully a little test. Juan wanted us to do league rankings, but I was like, no. We need to spread the wealth. We need to talk about everyone on this podcast. Early in the season, everyone wants some love before they inevitably quit the game and play Tide. So there you go. So you're welcome. And hopefully you guys enjoyed.